Another episode of Formula Singles. We're moving along through the tournament, and we've reached Aaron J versus Joe Farrelly. Should be a fun match, and we've got Jay on the desk here with me. Jay, how's it going?
You know what? It's going great, man. When you asked me like 15, 20 minutes ago if I wanted to co-host with you, I didn't know it was going to be between two of the best Geek players I have ever seen do the damn thing. But I'm excited to see what happens. It was said in the background, whoever wins this match, it comes down to the wheel. And I honestly think that might be the biggest prediction and the most correct thing I've ever heard anybody in the Trivia League say ever.
But with that, we're going to bring in the players and introducing first with his manager, John Ma. We've got Aaron J.
Aaron J.
I don't know who this guy is. He looks so big.
I look so sober. I'm sober. I'm beardless, and I'm in my fandom debut here. Everybody knows I love fandom. I make it a very big, obvious, non-secret how much I love geek stuff. Geeking out about this geek stuff.
I mean, you stop me on Star Wars questions all the time. Like
I know. My brother's theme for his bar mitzvah was Star Wars, so it makes sense. Like it's in our blood, right. As you know, Jay's, which is my last name in the trivia community. And all because at 13 years old, when I made my Facebook account, I was like, when I'm drinking at 16, I don't want people to find those pictures on Facebook. So I'll use my middle name, not my last name, and it's stuck 20 years later. But yeah, I'm excited to answer some fandom questions in round 2. I'm sure some fandom questions will sneak into round 1 as well. But seriously, I've never played Joe because me and Joe have never seen the same movie, I'm pretty sure. And you'll see in round 2 why I kind of predicted the wheel is going to be what decides this match, because unless I'm up 8 after round 1, I'm going to have to go in multiple choice a lot in round 2 unless I hit one of like 2 or 3 categories, to be honest. So hopefully I have at least a 4-point lead. That's my goal. John, what are your thoughts on how to keep me calm when I don't have a 4-point lead after round 1?
I will come in. I will say some calming thoughts. I'll ask you to think about your dog and the good times you've had when he wasn't breaking your glasses.
Yeah,
all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm here at the information zone to challenge if necessary.
Yeah, please challenge if any non-fandom questions are asked.
You got it.
Thank you.
100%. I'm here. I'm at the ready. I'm going to type challenge.
We're getting the light. I'm going to cut it off now, but we have more to say. Stay tuned. And I have no advantage here because I don't even dislike Joe. So that's fucked up to put me up against someone who I don't dislike, because it's very easy in this community to find someone I dislike. There is like a large list of people. That's all I ask. And Joe is not one of them. It's pretty shitty of you guys to do.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, let's bring in the opponent. Aaron already asked all the questions I was going to ask.
As usual.
Makes sense.
But
and who says this is scripted?
Exactly. But introducing second, we've got Joe Farrelly. Joe, how are you feeling today about playing Aaron?
Look, I think this is an interesting thing because, yes, the wheel might be more things that I would consider like, okay, this is a good wheel. But we still don't know what's coming up in round 1. We don't know what's coming up in the round 3. And that scares me. I mean, when I normally play singles matches, I'm like, look, if I get half, I'm usually happy. It's in a round 1. If I get half of them right in a round 1, I'm usually happy. Look, fandom and geek stuff is where I go to try and win. Singles is where I come to actually have fun, because I do enjoy playing this game in every format, just answering questions about movies. And I know that I'm never going to see enough movies or know enough. And I watch other stuff and I'm like, I've not even heard of that movie. And everyone's like, straight to the board. I'm like, what are you? You're younger than me. What's going on? I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I've got no bad blood with Aaron. I've got nothing bad to say about him. And when you said Aaron J, I thought it was going to be, I thought you said Aaron A. I thought we were Aaron A. Aronson from Hot Fuzz. Is that where we're going with this? Apparently not.
But anyway, we're going to bring back in Aaron, and how round 1 works is we're going to ask 10 questions. And unfortunately, if you get a perfect round, there's no bonus question. I know everyone's disappointed about that, but it is what it is.
Jokes early on.
Everyone gets 3 repeats, no challenges. Well, 1 challenge, sorry.
Mhm.
I'm always going to give everything up. Have fun, keep your hands on screen at all times, and have fun.
Joe,
Jay,
stop
do you
reading
wanna
the
hit
phone book.
Jay, do you want to hit them for the first
Yeah.
question?
All right, guys, your first question comes in the realm of directors, y'all. Directors. Who directed the film Dancer in the Dark? Malcolm, have you ever danced in the dark? It's great until you find the end table.
Yeah.
Which Star Wars movie is this?
The 7th one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just needed to clarify.
It's what it was sent to theaters under.
Putting me and Jay on a game together was a mistake.
2, 1, pins down. Aaron.
All right, I gotta focus. Lars von Trier.
Joe.
Name a non-geek or fandom director. I said John Singleton.
Would have been a wildly different movie.
Lot less white.
See what I mean?
The next question comes in. The next question comes in dance movies. How many movies in the Step Up franchise did Channing Tatum appear in?
Now, Malcolm, when you were writing this document, did you write this question in dance movies because you asked a question about Dancer in the Dark for the first one?
Not.
Did you just daisy? Did you just daisy chain all of these together?
That's literally how Jordan writes a match.
You can't wait for the
Me and him are good after
Keith
that
question.
team's after that
The
team's
next
match.
question is going to be about Up.
Love you, Jordan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joe.
More like Channing Tatum, you know what I'm saying? 3.
Aaron.
When are you ever supposed to not guess 3 for a number question?
Oh,
When the answer's 2, because that's the correct answer.
Just no perfect rounds.
well, yeah. You guys are missing out on that non-existent bonus question now.
I've never gotten a perfect round in my life.
Question number 3, y'all, comes the realm of classics. What 70s movie has characters with code names such as Mr. Blue, Mr. Green, Mr. Gray, and Mr. Brown, and involves them taking a train car hostage? So safe room's the next question coming up.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, damn, there's a movie called
1.
Hostage. I missed it.
Aaron.
I like the taking in that clue a little bit. Taking a Pelham. 1, 2, 3.
And Joe.
Taking a Pelham. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Farrelly on the board.
It is correct. The next question comes in science fiction. Who plays Kyle Reese in The Terminator?
It's Aaron's thought process of if he wants to challenge this question or not. It's coming through.
I was testing a document and we asked a question about, well, this question, but with a word on the end of.
I should know this.
There's an extra word in the question. But there's a different movie in this franchise.
Was it
5.
Kyle Reese's Pieces?
It was.
I should have known this one. I'm gonna be so pissed when I hear the answer.
Joe.
Michael Bean.
Aaron.
I'm pretty pumped I got Bean. I knew the last name was like something like that. So
Yep, the correct answer is Mr. Bean.
That's the one.
Your fifth question, you guys, comes the realm of 2000s movies. What U.S. state does the movie Insomnia take place in? Yes, I understand the irony of having somebody who's not an American write a question about American geography. It did not go over my head.
This is why I always write European geography questions in my matches that I write.
Yeah, but I get like a third of those, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
Nope, the state I erase is not the answer.
As long as you
Look,
remember
if
that there's
New
no
Zealand,
posh
look,
part,
if New
right?
Zealand movies were widely known in America, I would ask a lot of New Zealand geography questions.
That's fair.
5,
Reasonable.
4, 3.
Just
2,
Whale Rider and
What we do in the
Pins down.
shadows.
yeah.
Aaron,
I went with Alaska. It's bright there for a while.
Joe,
I did the same thing. I said Alaska.
Alaska's the correct answer.
I erased Vermont. I don't know why. It's like it's not like bright there particularly long time.
The next question comes in the category of 90s movies. Who played Roland Tembo in Jurassic Park: The Lost World? Which is your favorite Jurassic Park, Jay?
I gotta go with the original of the book, not the movie.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joe
Pete Postlethwaite.
and Aaron.
Never ever have heard that name in my life. William Sadler.
Pete
They look
Postlethwaite
alike,
is
so like it's
correct.
fair.
Literally never heard that name in my life.
Question number 7, guys, comes in the realm of action adventure, and it's another whodunit. Who done played Evelyn Carnahan in The Mummy?
You're looking for the 1930s version, I assume.
Obviously. Yes.
And
Peter Bosselwood, was that his name?
Postlethwaite, Usual Suspects, and the town.
Jurassic
Well,
Park, The Lost
hands
World.
down.
I probably know his face.
You do. He's got a very memorable face.
Joe.
Mrs. Daniel Craig, Rachel Weisz.
No, it's too late to change the question now, but I forgot to do it before. Aaron.
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz is correct.
Rachel Weisz is correct.
All right, let's get some criterion in here.
Next question comes in fantasy movies.
Great.
Which classic film actor played the inventor in Edward Scissorhands?
All right, this is acceptable.
Oh no, Joe went straight to his board and then looked up like he'd forgotten every word in the English language.
Been there, brother.
I have so been there.
I'm like, oh, I know it, and then I forget it. It never comes back.
You're like, and it's right there, just at the edge. It just keeps slipping
Our
away.
vapes clearly have different things in it, Joe's and ours.
And
Based on my profession, you're probably right.
4, 3,
He's a big cop in
2,
this.
1.
Is
Hands
it
a small
down.
village. About the model village.
Aaron
my boy Vinny Price?
and
Vincent.
Joe.
Yeah, he's in that one episode of The Simpsons. Vincent Price.
That is correct.
All right, you already gotten over half, Joe. So just if you want to stop, you can.
We
Unless
are
you're a
at
liar.
actors and actresses, guys. Which actor has appeared in the following films? The Rover, Water for Elephants, and Good Time.
So many actor questions.
I was thinking the same thing.
I've been thinking that the last few matches I've had. Some writers really like actors.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, it was a Jordan. Go check out my team match with Kirk where I quit halfway through it.
Oh no.
Just ridicule the question writing. And Jordan left before it was even over.
Oh my god.
Well, right after it was over, actually. Like he left and he was gone. We're good now.
Okay.
Hands down.
Who's it? Is that me?
We're on Aaron.
Joe.
Go on, Aaron.
Robert
Joe.
Pattinson.
Aaron
Sure. Sorry. I thought.
and Joe.
Robert Redford.
The
Robert
Pattinson
Pattinson
is
the
correct.
Robert.
As soon as he said it, I was like, oh shit, yeah, I've seen Good Time.
But
Still on to Edward Scissorhands
once again,
question.
I forgot to change the question. Yeah, I realized.
It's okay. We're doing great.
Your final question comes in the realm of Ho, and I apologize. It's another actor question. Who plays Detective Tapp in Saw?
You can always ask Saw questions. I'm all done writing. Sorry, my hand went off screen. I was cheating.
5, 4.
I cheated on a
3,
Saw question.
2.
Cut off my dick.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just what happens in a Saw movie.
Thanks, John.
Joe.
Apart from Michael Emerson, the only other person I can remember in this movie, Cariola. Please, Doctor,
Aaron.
Be my Danny Glover.
Oh, son of a.
Danny Glover is correct.
I'm too old.
But with that, the score at the moment, I've got Aaron with 7 points, Joe with 6 points.
That's exactly what I have.
So half.
Score for I've never scored. That's just see. I told Joe he was off his count, and so I was like, "Yo, Joe, you're at 60%, bro. Like, chill. People are gonna think you're a liar."
But we're going to move into round 2 as I bring the manager back on. Round 2 is the real round. Basically, how this works is I'm going to spin a wheel. Whatever category comes up, the competitor can choose to either take it or spin again. And then if they choose to spin again, whatever category it land on, they have to keep. And then I'll ask them 4 questions. If they get it right without multiple choice, it's 2 points. But with multiple choice, it goes down to 1. Yeah, but Aaron, do you want to spin first?
All right,
or
John,
defer to
I'm not
Joe?
going to make a secret about this. I hate this wheel. I don't know if that makes more sense for me to go second then.
I was going to say, well, first of all,
Hate
congratulations on getting an A24 actors question right, and then a horror actor question right. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But since there's so much you hate on this wheel, I think it would make sense to have Joe spin first and maybe get rid of one of those things you hate. There's less things you hate on it.
Well, and to be honest, if he spins opponent's choice, I might give him something I love because I don't think he knows shit about it.
That's also probably true. These are sound strategies. I don't even know.
Yeah,
what
I'm not hiding any cards are on the table here.
I'm fully aware what I'm getting.
Yeah. Joe's episode of Digesting the Force, one of the best. Go back and check it out on Spotify. We're gonna have Joe spin first.
Nothing changes.
Right, Joe, your first spin is off.
There we go.
And actors and actresses, do you want to keep it or spin again?
That's like right in the middle. There's so much good on this wheel for me.
So much.
But there's opponents.
They should call this wheel Joe's wheel.
To quote Mackay Pfeiffer in 8 Mile, DJ spin that shit.
I'm from 8 Mile. Let's go. Opponent's choice. Oh, come on.
It lands on animated movie sequels.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's animated movie sequels that aren't in fandom. Let's go.
Rescuers Down Under. That's the only one I've ever seen.
I'm going to take John off, and Jay, I'll get you asked the questions on animated movie sequels.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. All right, Joe, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Your first question in animated movie sequels. Who voices Valka, Hiccup's long-lost mother in How to Train Your Dragon 2?
Kate Blanchett. Watch this month, thankfully.
Another lucky aspect for Joe.
Yeah.
What is the name of the violent racing game Gal Gadot's shank comes from in Ralph Breaks the Internet?
Yeah, this needs a rewatch. I'll get it on the multiple.
Most definitely. Is it A, Bomb City? Is it B, Murder Town? Is it C, Slaughter Race, or is it D, Twisted Village?
Slaughter Race.
That is correct for you. Question number 3. Who voices Al McWiggin, the man who steals Woody in Toy Story 2?
Newman. Wayne Knight.
Come on.
For 2 points.
Damn.
And your last question. What kind of animal is Jimmy Crystal, a media owner who runs Crystal Entertainment in Sing 2?
I only saw the first one, so multiple choice.
Is he A, a bear, A, a bear, B, a fox, C, a gator, or D, a wolf?
A fox.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Aaron for a 1-point steal opportunity. Your question again, what kind of animal is Jimmy Crystal, a media owner who runs Crystal Entertainment in Sing 2? Your options are A, a bear, B, a fox, C, a gator, or D, a wolf.
Gator.
Unfortunately, that is also incorrect. We're looking for wolf.
Gator don't play.
Gator don't play that.
Gators bitches best be wearing Jimmys.
All right. Is it 11-7?
Yes.
Okay, I can multiple
Yes.
my way to a tie. Great.
Hell yeah, buddy.
I did the math for you, John. I can multiple my way to a tie.
Thanks, Aaron. But you have to understand, when you're dealing with question writers like this, and they put fox and wolf on the same multiple choice, one of those is the right answer. They don't think that hard. They just think that to throw people like Joe.
I mean, I didn't really think a fox and a wolf are the same.
They're both dog-like creatures. And people.
Fair enough.
People
And as a
don't
dog
realize
person,
I was like,
I
I think they're both part of the Canis subset. So
They
yeah,
are.
well, whatever. Sorry, John. I didn't really think about that.
We're gonna
biology didn't play into it.
We're gonna have a big, huge strategy session after this. I'm gonna
I
teach
would
you all
like to. I would like to spin for my first spin, and there's so
Yes.
much on here I don't want.
Spitters.
This is terrifying.
Lands on time travel movies.
This isn't
You wanna
bad.
Keep it.
I don't. This is like probably my of the ones up here, my second or third favorite. Honestly,
You might want to keep it then because
I think I'm going to keep it because
can
there's so
multiple your way
much
to a
on
tie.
here that I can't do anything with.
Yeah, you hit like 1 or 2 for 2, and you're
Just
gonna be
keep it.
solid. So,
Right.
let's go.
If I can get,
Yeah.
we'll keep it. Glad I watched all that Harrison
Keeping it.
Ford this week. I'm really, really glad I watched so much Harrison Ford.
You just got
Witness,
run around
favorite.
randomly pointing at people.
Witness
now.
was my favorite of my watch. Witness was great.
You saw a lot of this.
Any final words for Aaron before I take you off, John?
I
I'm
love you.
back here for you. Remember those time travel movies? There's only like 50 of them. You'll be all right. Go for it.
Yeah. Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Biff. Tab is one of the drinks. That was a 4-pointer in another league.
What? Oh
Name
my god!
one of the 2 drinks he ordered. Sorry.
Christopher Pepsi.
Your first question in time travel movies. In Safety Not Guaranteed, what year does Kenneth say that their mission is to go back in time to?
Have not seen it. I'm gonna gamble. Joe hasn't seen it. 1979.
That is incorrect. Joe for a 2-point steal. In Safety Not Guaranteed, what year does Kenneth say that their mission is to go back in time to?
Well, Aaron is correct. I haven't.
Congrats if you get it then.
So I'm gonna be childish and say 1969.
Nice.
The correct answer is 2001.
Okay.
Your next question in time travel movies. Who plays Max Walker in Time Cop?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good pull.
Your next question in time travel movies. What decade does Austin Powers time travel to in Austin Powers and Goldmember?
60s.
That is incorrect, Joe, for the 2 point steal. What decade does Austin Powers time travel to in Austin Powers and Goldmember?
1970s.
70s is correct.
Welcome to 1975, Austin Powers and Farrelly.
And your final question in time travel movies. Who is the first historical figure that Bill and Ted meet in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Socrates.
That is incorrect. Joe, who is the first historical figure that Bill and Ted meet in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
I can't remember if they're on their own when they meet him, but Billy the Kid?
Also incorrect. The correct answer is Napoleon Bonaparte.
Cool. Those were much harder, but oh well.
But that moving down onto round 3, how round 3 works, you get there's a 2, 3, and a 5 pointer. The 2 pointer is going to be a guaranteed data question, which could be actor, actress, director, etc. Your 3 pointer is a guaranteed quote or plot question. And your 5 pointer is an IMDb question, which I'll get more into how that works when we get to that point. But Joe, you are in the lead. The score I've got is Joe on 13 points and Aaron on 9 points. Do you want to take question set number 1 or question set number 2?
I'll go with set 1.
Set 1. So Aaron, your 2 point. Actually, Jay, I'll get you to read Aaron his 2 points since I asked his real round.
I got you. So your first question, your 2 point question. Who plays Elliot Ness in The Untouchables?
Kevin Costner.
That is correct for 2 big points there, bud. Hell yeah. Your 3 point question. In Coraline, after the severed hand attacked Coraline and tries to drag her back to the apartment building to open the door, Coraline and Wybie smash the hand with a rock and throw it where?
I don't know. I'll say a lake.
Unfortunately, that is
Swamp. Is it swamp?
Incorrect. It's down a well.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's
that comes down to your 5 point question. You need to get this to stay in the game. But basically, how this works is Jay will give you the genre, and then you get to pick 3 options out of year, director, actor / actress, or co-actor / actress, or composer, and you get to pick 3 of those, and you'll get those clues, and you have to guess what the movie is. Jay, you can choose which of the 2 point ones you give him, because I put 2 there because I think one might be a little bit harder. So
you're good. All right, so Aaron, your genres are action, fantasy, and horror. And now you choose between
year, director, actor.
All right.
Can I get those genres again?
Absolutely. Action, fantasy, and horror.
Okay.
Your year is 2005. Your director is Francis Lawrence, and your actor is Keanu Reeves.
Constantine. I was worried by the director, but all right. Let's go to OT. Let's go to OT, Joe. Don't answer that 5. 2 and 3. Right? Or am I wrong here?
He'd have to miss his 2 and hit his
Miss
3.
your
I believe.
2, hit your 3, miss your 5. It's very standard.
Okay.
You know,
All right,
The only one of yours I didn't know was the 3, so we'll see about
that
that.
3 was rough,
yeah, 3 was brutal. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
the 3 was rough.
but
Ah,
oh well.
Good
Another
pull on
one,
Constantine.
you
I'm
know,
annoyed that the Geek movies come up in your set because
It's fine. Give
that's
me
worrying me now.
Just wait, because your first question, your 2-point question is: who plays Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest?
Not the science guy, Bill Nye.
I heard that guy's a supreme intelligence.
All right,
it
let's
is.
get some hard questions. Let's
Ugh.
make them hard.
Here we go.
Let's make them challenging. No more
All right.
fandom shit. This is general movies.
Right, Joe, your 3-point question is: in High Fidelity, what is the name of the band that Vince and Justin are a part of that Rob signs in the movie?
I can't believe I passed up watching this the other day. I would have actually watched this. Why did I go with White Men Can't Jump instead?
I hope it was the old one, not the new one.
What is the name of the band?
Oh, I'm so sweaty.
5, 4,
Is it a trick question?
3,
Is it High Fidelity?
1. That is incorrect.
Oh
No.
he was shaking his
Um,
head, dude. He was like,
I
"Nice,
shook it.
bro." It's Low Fidelity. I'm just kidding. I don't remember the name.
No, it's Kinky Wizards is the correct answer.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
those are equally as difficult. No complaints.
Yeah. I didn't know both.
We will have comment cards at the end. Trust
Those
me.
are both very hard. I'm so sweaty.
Okay.
But if that, it comes down to Joe's 5-point question. Your genre is crime drama. Which 3 things do you want to pick?
Can I have the list of what I can pick from
Do you
again?
want to repeat all the options you can?
Yes, please.
Yep. So you've got year, director, actor/actress, co-actor/actress, composer.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the same ones. Year, director, actor.
Good luck, Joe. Good game.
So your genre is crime drama. Your year is 1984. Your director is Sergio Leone, and your actor is Robert De Niro.
Once Upon a Time in America.
Good game.
That is correct for 5 points. And your winner, Joe Farrelly. With the score being so find where I put the
16
scorecard.
20.
I've got Joe on 20 points, and Aaron on 16.
16 should be a 4-point.
But with that, it was a really good game, though.
Really was late game score change and everything.
Yeah, I almost put them in the wrong way on the Bennett. Right, but with that, we're going to take Joe off screen for now and bring back John.
I would just say you took it all the way to the end, and it really was just the wrong decade on Gold Member because if you hit that, it goes to sudden death. That's it.
It is what it is. It's always disappointing to lose. Joe won, and yeah, I'm glad the wheel didn't really decide it. So Joe was just better.
You gotta just grow that beard back, man. You're way better.
Yeah, I've never won without it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is what it is. It sucks. I'm glad I didn't get fucked. Joe beat me fair and square. Yeah, if me and Joe played 10 times, I'd win probably 4, 5 of the times. I think it's pretty close. So it is what it is. Yeah.
You're too gracious, man. You're scaring me.
I've never been this gracious. I just lost because I knew less. I lost because I knew less. So it's like you can't really get mad at that. I didn't know.
But yeah, I'm there is still a chance I might try and get you a match at the once the tournament's done at the end of the year. But if not, you'll be back next year. Is there anyone you would like to take on down the line?
I have like a long list of people who you could put me up against. It depends on if you want a match with animosity in it. If that's the case, I suggest a Steve Mesa or some shitty dude like that. You can just put in all that group. If you want it to be more like nice and just, friendly shit talk, then Brandon Cohen, Jew on Jew violence. I could always beat Nick Carley again. I'm always down to play Nick Carley and beat Nick Carley. That's always fun. I'd play Jordan. It'd be tough, but I'd play Jordan. I just trying to think of people who'd hate to lose to me, and it's such a long list that it's really hard to really give you a specific answer. I don't really want to play John, but I'd play John as well, even though he's probably ranked much higher than I am. I think we'd have some really fun strengths.
We would have fun.
Yeah. I don't know who. I don't want to play Joe again, honestly, just because I didn't watch a single James Bond movie because I made a decision after I saw GoldenEye, not Gold Member, GoldenEye, that I was never going to watch another one of those things. So I'm
smart move.
Yeah, they kind of suck. So I'd like to go.
And there are like 40 of them.
Yeah, I'd like to go with someone like that. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm always down to play. I'm happy to be here. I hate to lose, but I am okay losing when it is really about the game. And often I can find a reason that I lost otherwise. And today it was down to Joe knowing a little bit more. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll be back.
I'll put you up against Jordan and just ask plot questions.
No, actors and actors.
So you're gonna have Aaron pitch a shutout. That's crazy.
Yeah, literally, I will destroy Jordan if it's more than 50% plot questions, straight up. But yeah, it was a great, well written, well played by Joe. I really wanted to win this match today. No excuses, which is rare for me.
But if that, I'm going to take yours off and bring on the winner. But Joe, how did you feel about playing out the win today?
Putting out a win always feels good. I think singles match has always been interesting because, like I said, there's so much I haven't seen and so much that could come out. And I said, I always aim for about 50% in a round one in singles. To get 6 puts me in a happy place. And I don't know what I'd have done. I don't know whether I would. I think I probably would have kept time travel if I'd been spinning second, but I think there were some tough questions in there, and say animated sequels. I was like, well, I've watched How to Train Your Dragon 2 and Frozen 2 recently, but one of those came up. And like I said, when it came to round 3, I didn't think it would have mattered what set I picked. I knew the 2, I knew the 5s, and didn't know either 3. So sometimes in this game, especially with singles, luck is on your side, and the will giveth. And I'm sure when I'm back here, we'll take it away.
Yep, but with that, I suppose you're wondering who you're playing next, and you're going to be going up against Bull Cariola.
Well, on the plus side, at least I'm going to have fun. I love Bill. He's hosted for us over at the Opening Night Trivia League. I've been on call with him, and he's been managing opponents. And yeah, you can't not just smile when you're on the stream with Bill, because Bill's a great guy, great competitor. And yeah, I'm glad I'm playing Bill and not playing in a full metal match written by Bill, because I remember how they used to be.
But for that, I'm going to take Joe off. And Jay, how did you feel about the match today?
Well, you know what? Honestly, it was. It wasn't a slaughter like some had suggested. This did come down to the wire. It came down to both players needing to hit their 5, and unfortunately, it came down to both players hitting their 5. Both of them played great. Aaron taking a couple of dangerous chances in time travel movies, which honestly, had he hit them, could have worked out phenomenally for him. It's just unfortunate that it didn't. Joe getting that steal really kind of hurt. Joe getting a semi-strength is also not a great thing for him, especially in animated. He's just kind of a beast in Geek. But both played really well in round 1. Both played really great in round 2. It's just round 3, but sometimes it does just come down to that last question, and that last question just kind of sticks a little bit.
But yeah, no, there was a good match. Like they kept it really, it was really close. It came down to the line, and it's one of those ones like I know Aaron's a good player. Like he definitely knows his stuff. And yeah, but with that, that is going to be the end of singles for this week. Next week, you're going to be seeing Nazario Montenegro up against Payson Johnson. But with that being said, that's India. I'm going to go out on this clip because I don't know what it is.